Welcome back to the Sentence Formula Lab. So, you've learned all the rules, you've seen the formulas, but now it's time to actually put them to the test. Welcome to the Grammar Gauntlet. We're going to see if you can apply what you know live and on the clock. This is where the real fun begins.
Okay, let's just dive right in. The goal for today? Super simple. We're going to transform sentences from active to passive voice. But here's the thing. This isn't about just watching me do it. Oh no, this is about you doing it. So get ready to think fast, get those fingers ready to type, and apply that formula we've been working on.
So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to flash a sentence up on the screen. A 10-second timer is going to start. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to convert that sentence to passive voice and drop your answer in the comments before that timer hits 0. After the time is up, I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Sound good? Ready for round 1? Let's do this.
All right, first one up. The sentence is, Rekha was singing a song. Think about it. That's past continuous tense. Your 10 seconds start now. Get that answer in the comments. What's the object? What's the right verb form? Come on, you got this. Go, go, go. And time is up. Did you get it? The correct answer is, a song was being sung by Rekha. Let's break it down real quick. So you see how we did that, right? We took the object, a song, and moved it to the front. Since the original was past continuous, was singing, we had to use was being. That being is the key. And then, of course, the third form of sing is sung. Just like that. A perfect execution of the formula. Ready for another one? Let's keep the momentum going. Here it is. They will inform you about it. Okay, so we're in the future tense now. 10 seconds are on the clock. Remember, don't overthink it, just follow the steps. Who's the one being informed here? That's your clue. And stop. The passive version is, you will be informed about it by them. See? It's the exact same logic. You moves to the front and becomes our new subject. Will inform transforms into will be informed. And you know, this is a perfect example of why passive voice is so common, especially in formal stuff like announcements. The focus is on you, the person getting the information, not on who is sending it. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, time to mix it up a little. Let's try a question. Why did he call you? Now, remember the special rule for these interrogative sentences. That question word at the beginning, it usually just stays put. That's a huge hint. Your 10 seconds are on the clock. Go. Time's up. How'd you do? The correct answer is, why were you called by him? Did you notice how why just stays right there at the beginning? It doesn't move. After that, the rest is just our standard formula. Did call becomes were called because our new subject is you. So you see, even with questions, that core formula is super reliable. It holds strong. Okay, you have handled the basics with style. Seriously, great job. But now, it's time to crank up the difficulty. Welcome to what I like to call the boss level. We're going to tackle some sentence structures with a few extra twists and turns. These are really going to test your command of the rules. You think you're ready? All right, look really closely at this next one. She always gives me gifts at New Year. Notice anything special here? We've got two objects, me and gifts. And you know what that means? It means there's more than one correct answer. Your challenge is to find just one of them. The timer is rolling.
End time. So, which path did you take? If you wrote, I am always given gifts by her at New Year, you are absolutely correct. But wait, there's more. What if you wrote, gifts are always given to me by her at New Year? Guess what? You are also correct. See, when a sentence has two objects, either one can take the lead and become the subject in the passive voice. Definitely a tricky one, but that's a super important rule to have in your back pocket.
Here comes a really common but very special case. Ready? Who teaches you maths? Now, questions that start with who have their own unique rule for transformation. Do you remember what it is? Think hard. You've got 10 seconds to lock in your answer. Go for it.
Okay, before I show you the answer, let's just pause and lock in this rule. It's super important. When an active sentence starts with who, the passive version always starts with by whom. It's a straight-up swap. Who becomes by whom. Simple, right? But it's one of those things you just have to commit to memory.
So, if we apply that rule, the correct answer is, by whom are you taught maths? See how that works? Who becomes by whom, and then the rest of the sentence just rearranges itself like we've been practicing. This is an absolutely essential transformation to have in your grammar toolkit.
All right, time for the final boss. The sentence is, post this letter. Just 2 words. This is an imperative sentence, which is just a fancy way of saying it's a command. The subject you is implied, right? Like, you post this letter. These have their own special formula. Let's see if you know it. 10 seconds on the clock.
Time's up. The passive form here is, let this letter be posted. For commands, this is a really common structure. We bring in the word let, then we have our object, this letter, followed by be, and of course our good old third form of the verb, posted. It's a really clean and direct way to make a command passive.
Woo! You did it! You made it through the grammar gauntlet. That was incredible work, seriously. Okay, let's slow things down a bit and do a quick debrief. To make sure all this information really sticks, we're going to go over the core formulas one last time. Think of this as your ultimate cheat sheet.
So this chart lays it all out beautifully, and I want you to look for the patterns here. See? For both continuous tenses, present and past, you're just adding that little word being. For future simple, and for modals like can or should, you just pop in the word be. Seeing these patterns, that's the real key. This is the engine that powered every single transformation we did today. If you can memorize these patterns, you've totally got this.
So there you have it. You completed the challenge, you survived the gauntlet, and now you have the master formulas. You didn't just learn the rules today, you actually applied them under pressure, and that's what matters. So huge congratulations. My final question for you is this. Now that your brain is tuned into this, where are you going to spot the passive voice out in the wild today? Is it going to be in a news headline, a science paper, maybe an email from your boss? Keep your eyes and ears open. I promise you'll be surprised how often it pops up.